We Room Radio. We're sorry about the delay right there. We had to do a little bit of switching around and setting up. So you have a different kind of entertainer in the We Room today. He was definitely the first to hit us up, especially when Reem was coming back, so we had to have him on the inside. So right now I just want to open the mics and give a special welcome to our guest, Rahil Babooram.
Good evening,
Good afternoon, good evening. How are you doing, man?
Fine, thank you. Thank you for having me. We Room Radio, big up, big up.
Alright,
all listeners and viewers.
Yeah, man. So, alright, so for those of us who do not know, give us an insight into Rahil Babooram.
Sure, well, my name is Rahil Babooram. I'm trying to find where I should look.
It's alright, it's alright.
Yeah. Alright, so
that's alright.
Everyone, thank you for logging all over the world. Big up to We Room Radio for this, immensely great and appreciated project, featuring artists and local music and everything that's necessary for our culture to go on,
Yeah, man.
So, about me, I'm a singer-songwriter musician. I've been playing out live since 1997. I play various instruments, guitar, bass, drums, keyboard. I've recorded 4 studio albums, which I'll show you a little glimpse of here actually, just quickly. First album is called Gaur Rabani. This was in 1999 release. It's a fully spiritual album, but mostly English, inspired by Krishna consciousness philosophy. The second album is called Simply Rahil. We recorded this in 2004, released in 2005. It's a little more diverse songwriting about relation, feelings, a couple of things spiritual as well, and animal rights, which I happen to be a vegan, so I write about that as well.
Oh, good.
My third album called Orange, which released in 2006. Obviously, orange my favorite color, so
nice.
I feature that a lot as a trademark as well with the music. This is released in 2006, and my most recent release was 5 years ago. It's called Quattro. And this album actually led to me being featured in the Indigenous radio program. I've had 2 number ones from this album, a song called All on You, an environmental song, and a song called Until the Candle Burns Out, which is a song I still play up to this day live. So thanks for the feature.
Alright,
album.
cool. So, tell us, where are you from originally in Trinidad?
Well, actually, I was actually born in Canada. I didn't spend long. My parents were up there at the time due to the work, but I'm truly 99% because of that living here since as a baby,
Nice.
So, but I live in Central, Chaguanas area.
Chaguanas, big up?
Yeah, big up, and big up to Phoenix Bar. That's one of the surviving venues for people playing rock music and pop music to perform.
Alright.
Most of the places I play is usually like Port of Spain and South, depending, I like to big up the Live Music District, the music company of Trinidad and Tobago, Music TT, for a lot of opportunities in the last year or two, for artists such as myself to play out. And of course, I like to big up your radio station, We Room Radio, again, for having me on such short notice, and to all of you.
Alright. What got you into music?
Actually, my father used to play guitar, so when I was growing up, I would see him playing off and on, but then he got, busy with work and stuff, so I took it up as it was home. So when I was about 10 or 11, having seen him playing guitar, I took up the book he used to use to learn some, and listening and watching videos of artists that I were influenced by, such as the Beatles, Pink Floyd, Billy Joel, ELO, and such bands from the 60s, 70s, and really imitating and being inspired by these artists to do what I ended up doing it myself, 60s to 80s music on the whole. When I was in school in the 90s, I did have some few bands in school, so I played drums, I taught my friends the guitar, so we had little projects in school. But once I left high school, like 97, I started playing for other people live, playing drums, bass, guitar. So over the years I increased, by practice and by experiences, what I do publicly. And then the songwriting was always there since like 1996, 95. So on the CDs, actually, like 10 years later, I was able to record some of my school days songs in studio. So that was a really nice experience. I'd like to big up my friend Darren Lala, who has a studio in Eleanor Street in Chaguanas, where I recorded 3 of my albums. My first album I recorded at Roger Israel's and Diego Martin. So big up to Roger. Thanks for the help.
Nice. So, tell me, like, of course, so with the type of music that you play, it's not traditionally the genres that you find in Trinidad and Tobago, but there is a faction of it for the rock and pop in the music industry here. How do you find the reactions when you go out to perform in these places and put playing predominantly in a genre that isn't native to Trinidad and Tobago or by extension the Caribbean. How do you find the experience?
It's a mixed experience. Of course, basically it's something I enjoy doing because I like to break some barriers so people could appreciate each other, because I appreciate diverse range of music. So sometimes people hearing me for the first time, seeing me for the first time, and I'm coming at something which is like, say, a minority kind of music. So playing rock, pop, and Trinidad is a minority, and I love the experience where I can, teach somebody about what's going on at the same time when there's a majority of something else going on. An outreach kind of thing, as an artist, so people can appreciate, and they end up, half of them maybe, like I leave them my information at the show, and maybe half of those people might look me up online, and get to know something different, and I might learn something too from them, so it's like an exchange kind of program.
Nice. Yeah, have you ever performed outside of Trinidad?
Actually, yes, but unofficially. I'm associated with the Hare Krishna devotees, so because of George Harrison, I learned about Krishna consciousness and the Bhagavad Gita philosophy when I was 14. So when I was 14, I actually always, felt that inclination towards spiritual following as well as, music. So due to the song My Sweet Love by George Harrison, I learned about the Hare Krishna mantra. And it was only when I was 17 I actually got to go to the temple for the first time and associate and start to practice a little bit. So what I'm leading to is that in 1999, I was in Canada at the time, and I actually got to perform at a festival they were having with the spiritual movement up there. Played some keyboard and sing as well up there. But mainstream music, no, not foreigners yet. But I have been asked by several online people, friends, people who follow my music. You do good in our country, if you come perform live. Mm-hmm. So I haven't taken up the opportunities yet, but who knows what the future holds.
Nice. All right, so you've prepared to perform live for us in the studios, and tell us what songs you'll be performing for us.
So I have in store for you 2 songs I'm going to do live. A song called Sweet, which is from my 3rd album Orange. It's a song from 1996, and the second song I'll be doing is from the Quattro album, a song called Until the Candle Burns Out. And of course, on the DJ, I bring up to the DJ. I have one song I specially brought to the studio here today. A song called All, which is in a dub style, just to show that I can do different kinds of music as well.
Nice.
So it's up to you which one you're gonna do first.
Well, we can take in the dub first and then get into the live show.
Right. This one is called All from 2005.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, turn your volumes up for this one. Is Rahil Babooram with the new single All. Y'all check it out.
You all know we need to grow.
Babooram Hall. So tell me real quick, Rahil, the first single that you're gonna perform for us live, Sweet. What inspired that?
That was actually it's called a general love song. It wasn't actually written about an actual person. Just feeling inspired to write a love song along the vein of early Beatles kind of music, which are my first influences. Paul McCartney, John Lennon, George Harrison, Ringo Starr. So this song is one of my earliest original songs.
Well, I'm not gonna delay it anymore. You take it away.
All right, cool. I'm playing all harmonics at the end of this one. Out of my mind. If love means I don't wanna be with you all the time. If love means that I like talking to you and everything you do, then this means I love you. From the first time that I saw you, I wanted you to be mine. Girl, you look so gorgeous. Girl, you look so fine. Eventually I got you, and you know that it is still true. Every time I say I love you.
Wow. Nah. I mean, I've seen it on TV, but I've never really seen it live. Actually, someone playing like 3 whole instruments at the same time, man. Man. That takes a amount of time, man. Big up yourself, right?
Thank you. And big up to God, of course.
Yeah, man.
All talent is from the Supreme.
Of course.
Yeah.
All right. So this second one, Until the Candle Burns Out. This is from the Quattro.
Yes, actually it is. And it's released in 2013. And it made it all the way to #1 on the Indigenous Radio Program.
Nice.
Of course, before I do so, I'd like to tell everyone, thank you for tuning in wherever you are. And these albums are, of course, available. You can contact me online. You can look for me on Facebook, Rahil Babooram. Actually, I've got a little billboard here, if I may. The links are here for everyone, so I won't have to recite it. Cameron doing such a great job.
You gotta come prepared, man. Come.
Yeah, man. So everything is there for you. Of course,
Nice.
I like to plug for the animals as well. Be kind to everyone. The 4-legged and the 2-legged. The wings. So
what was the inspiration for this, Until the Candle Burns Out?
actually, about not giving up, having some frustrations in life and trying to use the music to vent in that way, and in turn giving others kind of advice or a push to not quit, not give up before it's time. It may look dark now, it may look gloomy, but there's always another day, another opportunity. Just keep striving.
All right.
Be determined.
Well, you take it away, man. Until the Candle Burns Out, Rahil Babooram.
Thank you.
cannabis. Listen, Rahil, I want to thank you so much for passing through in the wee room. Definitely, man. You're a genuine talent in truth.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, man. So, of course, you all followed, man, Rahil Babooram on Facebook. Are you and of course on YouTube as well? You on anywhere else?
Actually, you can find me in YouTube by looking for the full name, or you can go to Simply Rahil, the channel as I showed on the link. Right now, I'm using those two channels as well as ReverbNation.com.
Alright.
If you go there, you can hear stuff from studio recording in the song section, selection from each album, so you can hear properly recorded things as well.
Instagram?
Actually, no, I tried logging in there, for some reason I'm not getting through to sign up, but who knows. Of course, I'd like to say that thank you very much again to We Room Radio, to all you guys, and I'll be playing tomorrow actually for those who might be around at the Tradewinds Hotel from 11 to 4. There's a Poetry and Prose annual event, so I'm carded to perform for about an hour or so at the event. And of course, stay tuned to the Facebook. You can see everywhere I'm playing like nearly every week somewhere, or the other. So stay tuned.
Please continue to spread your message throughout Trinidad and Tobago. Big up yourself, man.
We Room!